Hello, welcome to the Shed Shack Lab. Another one from the top of the CB pile. This is a Midland 771165. Not rare as such, but you don't see that many about. I'm not too sure where this used to fit. I'm guessing by everything coming out the front. Not too sure whether there's a bracket on the top. Whether this was to go in a car in the console somewhere. It's got Velcro at the back to help it stick to something. Whether it's slotted in center console of a car or it was in a van, not too sure. But somebody's spent some time making this wooden box for it as such and painting it. So we'll get it powered up on the equipment and see what we get. Mike's a bit yucky, and the holder on the back is missing. So see if we can 3D print one of those. So on transmit 2779085, just under 4 watts. Microphone button is a bit dodgy. It's holding okay now. But yeah, something I've got to look at. Strange microphone button. It actually presses in from the top rather than the bottom, so that's unusual. And the display, the LED lights are lighting up there, so that's a good indicator. Struggling to record this video, by the way. The graphics card went, 4 gig graphics card went, so I had to drop in a 1 gig I had and running one screen off that, the other screen off the built-in motherboard HDMI out. So yeah, I'm having a few glitches actually recording this at the moment till the other one arrives, but we'll see how we go anyway. Testing 1 2 1 2. So I've got nothing on the modulation, and also just a carrier coming through to the Midland Allen. So yes, obviously something wrong, microphone or down that chain somewhere. So on receive 0.63 for 12 dB. Turn the speaker off and ramp up the signal. See if we get the lights coming up. See what they're coming on at. So yeah, let's take this apart, get it out of its wooden box. I'm hoping those screws haven't gone through though, but we'll soon find out. Take these off the side first. Oh, that's the wrong one. It has to be long to through that gap, I guess. So you're going to see what I see as we take this apart. Perhaps they aren't screwed through. So there was some kind of bracket or plate on the top. That's... wrong tool for the right job. Guessing it's going to come out this way, which it has. Unplug the mic so that can pass back through the front. Yeah, screws have gone into there. Yeah, somebody certainly spent some time fettling this out, putting it together. Must have took them a bit of time, actually. So into the bin for the meantime with that one. Okay, let's have a look at this mic. See if there's a broken wire or anything. See why there's no audio on the transmit. Also, it's got to be taken apart for a clean anyway, because like I say, there's something wrong with the switch. That might be a problem as well, to do with the audio on transmit. Exposure's a bit weird here. I've turned auto exposure off because it was going a bit weird for some reason. So yeah, let's take a look, see what's going on in here. Screw's a bit beaten up. Not too sure that's the right screw either. So like I say, there should be a holder on the back. That's that, I don't know. That clicks in, I don't know. I think I might probably need another screw for that as well. Oh, that's weird, coming apart like that. Okay. Like I say, it's the first time I've been into one of these, so should be an interesting. The up and down switches work okay for the channels. I've tried that out. Quite good. The plastics are separate, so they can be cleaned easy. So I think I've taken the unit apart, plug the mic in, and try it that way. Well, before I show you the state of the board and what's happened, here's a picture of what the board should look like. This is a picture I got offline of the actual board. The red here I've added myself, and the green and the blue, just to show the transmitter line adjustment, receiver line adjustment, and the various trimmers as well. So I've added those on to the picture of the board. There's hardly any documents out there. There's a schematic which is pretty pretty rough. So if anybody's got any documents, a printout of the manual, or could point me in the right direction so I can add this to my records, that would be great. Well, like I say, I just grabbed this picture of the board layout and added on where the different adjustments are. I'll just show you the switch to the board. Burnt out here. You can see there's a coil there. There should be one at the back as well. That's completely blown out. Should be across there. I think that's a diode there that's black as well. And so the protection diode's been replaced with a 1N5. I'm guessing that should be a 1N4. So go back to the board. You can see the size of that diode. Go back to the screen. As you can see over here, much smaller diode, protection diode. There's a missing coil, and then everything else seems to be okay. But if we turn over, not too sure what's been going on here. It looks like somebody's been using a MIG welder to attach that one on. So, and there again, I think it's where the diode's been put in. Yeah, I'm not too sure what this is, but yeah, I think we're going to have to remove that and take a look, see what it's done. Looks like it's I've done something to the track there. Yeah, I think that's the hole where the coil should come through. But yeah, at the beginning we fired it up, and surprisingly it was working other than the transmitted audio. So if we can get that running, get that changed, whether we can get away without that small coil, I don't know. So I'll give the switch a good old spray with some contact cleaner a couple of times, and the audio seems to be working now. Testing 1 2 1 2. Switch is still not great, so it might be a case I might have to desolder it, take it apart, and see whether I can clean the contacts inside. They're probably all green and tarnished. The only worry about that is, can I go replacement if something goes wrong? So I might just keep working that with some contact cleaner and go down that route for now. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Yeah, you can hear it when you move the switch about. But we'll see how that goes. I'll give it another couple of cleans before I put the mic back together. So we're going to go through the transmit line first, set the frequency, and then go through. Then the ticks for high and low power are actually on these trimmers. So we're on channel 20. And as usual, we want 2779125. So 2779123 it is. Low power was also set to 4 watts. channel 1, channel 40, channel 20. So for TX meter, I've got it on low power. Adjusted for low power, one light comes on. Switch to high power, 4 come on. I'm not too sure that's the right way around to do it, but that's the best I can do it. Okay, to set the deviation up loosely, testing 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, that's the best I could do with that at the moment. It's not in its case. That was completely wound round full. It was whacking the other end of the scale, so it's better anyway. Try it on the receiving on the Midland Allen, actually. Let's see what that sounds like. Testing 1, 2, 1, 2. Testing 1, 2, 1, 2. Testing 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, I might have to reset it up, like I say, when the mic's all back together. Okay, going on to the receive. Going to do the detector first. Put sound on. So we'll go through the receive next, see if we can make things any better. Just done the detector, and that was slightly out, so yeah, we'll go through there. .55. Don't think we made any headway with that. Can't remember what it was at the beginning, but it wasn't much difference. Well, I guess that's okay. So 100 microvolts set. There's the RX meter. Up So the transmit receives all set up, but unfortunately I'm getting nowhere with the Squelch setting up. There's something wrong, whether it was the over voltage that damaged something. Can't get any adjustments on the Squelch at all. The trimmer on the board has to be set fully open, as well as the Squelch on the front, to let the signal through. And so after trying the trimmer on the board with various signals, the Squelch doesn't close and open where it should. So it's the only way to use it is with a Squelch fully open. So ideally, if anybody's got a copy of the manual with the board layout, the underside tracks, decent schematic, parts list, etc., I might be able to work my way through it and try and find out why the Squelch isn't working. But without that, I'll just be going in blind, replacing everything. So not complete, but everything's working except for the Squelch. And as soon as I get the information I need to start looking at that, I will come back to this and show it in another video. So thanks for watching. Sorry there's not a conclusion to this one. But yeah, please subscribe, like, all that kind of stuff. And we'll see you soon. Cheers.